It's going to be cold soon and you'll be ready for some soup, okay? You see them on the roadsides, the pumpkins. They're out, but there's much more you can do with the pumpkin than just make pie. Dietitian and natural foods expert Allie Miller with Naturally Nourished is here with some suggestions. Good morning to you.
Good morning, Melissa.
It's already smelling so good in here.
Yes.
We've got some good stuff to make this morning.
Absolutely. We're going to make a curried pumpkin soup. So we're starting to saute our veggies there, and we'll get that going. And some herbed pumpkin seeds, some savory sweet.
Ooh, that sounds good.
Pumpkin can be such a therapeutic food, very high in vitamin A, high in those beta-carotene compounds, which can help to fight against cancer, help for healthy skin, and help to boost our immune system, which is important for fall.
I'm really glad you're talking about this because how often do you carve a pumpkin and you feel so guilty throwing all the goods away and wondering what you can do with it?
Yes.
So it's a good thing to talk about. And so it really is good for our health. It doesn't just taste good.
Absolutely. Absolutely. The seeds have a little bit of a different nutritional value than the flesh itself. So we're going to do a quick seed mix, and we're using pepitas, which are the raw pumpkin seeds. You're going to start with 2 cups of that. We're going to take some maple syrup as our sweetener. So the pumpkin seeds are very rich in B vitamins, also in zinc, which is really important for immune function. Use some grade B maple syrup. We're going to take a little bit of cloves. Oh, and the soup's starting to simmer. I'm smelling that happening.
I am too.
We're going to take a pinch of ginger as well.
And I always wonder, I know these have already been shelled and hulled, so to speak, but you know when you just get the pumpkin seeds that they're already, let's say, fresh out of the pumpkin and you just bake them, sometimes it's so much easier just to eat the shell than to actually peel them apart. Is that okay?
And that's okay. You're just getting more fiber. So that works really well. And I do recommend soaking them for a little bit in a little bit of a saltwater brine. That can help to bring out, soften it a little bit. So you'll mix these herbs together. Then we'll take our 2 cups of our raw pumpkin seeds and just toss them in here. We'll lay them in a parchment paper lined cookie sheet and then sprinkle some sea salt. And you have a nice roasted, savory, caramelized, salty, sweet mixture here.
They're beautiful too. They look so appetizing.
Yes,
excellent.
And they make a nice gift too.
Yeah. Oh,
and
what a good idea.
Yeah.
It'd be a good party favor or something too.
Absolutely, yeah, good trick-or-treat holiday thing. Over here we've started to saute some onions, some celery, and some apples.
I thought those were apples.
Yeah, the pumpkin hasn't made it in here yet.
Okay.
I'm going to add a little bit of curry. And then when we return, we'll add some pureed pumpkin and bone broth and make that into a nourishing soup.
And do you have a little bit of grass-fed butter? Is that what I see?
We do. That's a chunk of grass-fed butter. It could be coconut oil or grass-fed butter. What's really important to know is to absorb the nutrients in the pumpkin, you do need a healthy fat. And that actually helps to absorb those carotenoids for cancer-fighting health.
So don't be scared of putting that little bit of fat in there. It's actually good for you.
Right. You need that in your roasting.
Okay, and so we're going to get this going, and we're going to do a little taste test in just a little while, I understand?
Yes.
I'm excited about that. For anyone who wants this recipe, where can they go for that?
NaturallyNourished.rd.com.
Okay, do we have a whole lot more work to do, or are we getting
just
really
a little bit? I'm
started?
going to add the curry as it caramelizes, and then we'll give it a couple minutes to soften, and then add that pumpkin puree and get it all blended up for you.
All right, we're going to put that on our website at myfoxhouston.com.